last time we got 5 out of the 6 orbs that we need. And we also found the Gaia Sword, which is supposed to clear up the way to the Necrogond Mountains, where we are supposed to find the final orb. So there's really no reason to wait right now. Let's just get back into it. I did do a little bit of grinding off stream. I once again got 3 levels in for Posma. So she's now at level 30. We're still a little bit below the recommended level for the part of the game we're going into now, which, according to the, I think it was to the game manual, is actually level 32. But I think we should be fine. The only thing I would really appreciate is if we got Spubs up to level 34 before the end of the stream. That might be a high ask, but that's the point where I would feel comfortable going into the last thing I want to do today. So we might do a little bit more grinding than usual for this game specifically. So it would be a little bit more like the 1 and 2 streams again. Okay, I need to find my ship first though. I remember I teleported to Isis at the end of last stream because I was like, oh yeah, that's close enough to the Necrogond Mountains, and we can save there. But it's not close to the sea, so maybe this was, there it is. Was probably still like the exact wrong thing, because now we need to go all the way around. Well, let's get to it. Yeah, Portoga would have been way smarter already. Probably even Baharata. And I don't think we could save in Baharata, right? At least in Portoga we could save through the Chancellor. Because the king is too preoccupied eating whatever he got prepared with the pepper we brought him. Also, I think, well, there's 2 ways today's stream can go. Either we get to the point where I want to be way faster, and then I have to kind of fill airtime a bit. Probably just by suffering in Pachisi again. But I don't think that's going to happen, because as I said, to really be comfortable in the part we're going into, I would like Spubs to be at level 34. And that's 6 levels off. We're already at a point where it takes like 10 to 20,000 experience points for one level. Yeah, either that or like the grinding takes way too long, which I don't hope either, because I would really like to get to a good point to end today's stream. So I'm hoping that it just magically works out. Well, it's not going to work out if the sea slimes just keep increasing their defense. Guess we could just run as well, because they don't really give much experience points. At this point, but Firebane should probably be enough for both of them. Okay. Yeah, we get like 300. So we would need a whole lot of them to get another level up. Is this like the way to Tadanki without going the going along the river? I think this is just Tadanki, right? Put those down. Yeah, it is Tadanki. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. So we need to get our ship around the mountains first. Well, the very first thing we need is defeat these guys. There we go, monster group defeated. There was 2 steps? 3 steps? Something like that. Okay, let's take the Horks down. And get back. So close, so close. Okay, but now we're on the ship. We need to go around these mountains. Every time I see these mad condors, every time I am fearing for my life. Not in the sense that they can defeat us, but in the sense that I really don't want to deal with them blowing one of my party members away so that I have to go back to Aliahan to get them. That's like the most annoying shit. And I'm very glad that in Dragon Quest V, where like similar attacks exist, the characters don't get like blown all the way back. Instead, they just land in your wagon, which you have in that game, and you just have to get them out of the wagon again. You don't have to run all the way back. Okay, Spabs is asleep. It's fine. Oh, I do feel like Spabs is the one who gets affected by stuff like that the most. Which is a bit weird, because he also has the highest luck stat out of all of us. Okay, here we have a volcano. We can't enter it though. Which, is kind of what I expected this to be. First time around. And what we, where is it? There. We just need to use the Gaia Sword on the world map. We hurl it into the volcano from the very foot of the volcano. Like, we're all the way down there and we just, woo, yeet! And it lands in the crater. See, why didn't our dad just do that instead of fighting atop of it? Though I gotta say, I do really like how it looks. Specifically in this version. And now we made it to an area with new enemies. We got the troll and the mini demon. I think actually I want LV to increase our defense because I'm not sure how fast we can take out the trolls. Okay. So it takes like... well, it takes less if Uzi crits, but it still takes 2 attacks from our strongest members, so... yay, LV level 22. Learns Beat. It's not the most necessary spell, but I'll take it. Got the Cure, which luckily dies very fast, and more mini demons. Which also don't have a lot of HP. For some reason I wanted to say experience, but that's not entirely true. They actually gave quite a bit of experience. Uh-oh. Okay, it spreads out a bit. But we do really need to heal Uzi now. Heal more. Now LV can attack the mini demons. Please. Please, Spabs, move. Spabs. Come on. Of course Spabs had to move last in that round specifically. Vivify. Hey! Got the 50-50 immediately. At least something. Yeah, let's just go forward like this. more mini demons. Okay, if they just attack, they're literally no problem. So I'm fine with that. Okay, I think we've basically filled out the map now. Don't need to go like some weird way around or something anymore. So we can just go to our actual next destination. And I think I want to focus on the troll here first. And then the other two are no problemo. Let's go. Necrogond Mountains. We have a bunch of armors just standing around inside the mountain. Sure. We still have the same enemies as outside. Okay, chilling wind, that's also fine. Less fine than the normal attack, but still no problem. And in here, we want to look for the final orb. Also, I don't know if I find the hollow ghosts or the marauders to be the more important targets. Because the marauders, if I remember correctly, can do a lot of physical damage. Mini metal, woo! But the hollow ghosts, as you just saw, can cast instant kill spells. Which are inaccurate, so you can just get lucky. But both of them are very much not nice. Oh, they don't actually do that much damage. The biggest problem really is just that they move twice and can also inflict status effects. Oh, must have misremembered because, like, their palette swaps are usually more physically dangerous. Okay, here it's definitely the Hollow Ghost, though. Luckily, they also just die really fast. Okay, Spubs needs some healing. Nothing in here. Here we have some stairs. And lion heads. These guys, I just noticed that they have 6 legs. I never noticed that before. I don't know how. But I think they might be... Oh, what's that? What's that thing called? not a manticore. It's like a literal ant lion. Mermalian or something like that? I'm pretty sure they're like Greek mythological creatures. So it might be based on that. Also, I'm pretty sure the name for ant lions, like the insects, I think they're insects. I'm pretty sure like their scientific name is also just the name of that mythological creature. But that creature, I'm pretty sure, was described as actually being like closer to an actual mix of ant and lion. But it's kind of like how marketing people have tried to claim those weird boards with wheels that you like only stand on and lean to drive are hoverboards, despite the fact that you do not hover on them. This is kind of getting a little dicey. Should have healed earlier. So do heal more on Spubs. Don't attack Posma. Oh, don't attack Posma twice. Come on. Why is it every time I try to heal in battle, the character I want to heal gets attacked, and the character I have designated to heal does not move fast enough? Come on. That's some cheap shit. Vivify remains lifeless. Vivify remains lifeless. Okay, now we're... Okay. So it's a 2 out of 5 success rate for today's stream so far. It's supposed to be 50-50. Oh, I maybe should have healed Uzi. Good thing they have a lot of HP. It's just that that also means that... well, not it's... Just that that also means something. It's more like... Because they have so much HP, I kind of tend to forget that... Like, when they have around the same HP as Bubs and Elvie, that's already... like 50% of their HP gone. Get that bag. I think Posma should heal, so we can keep some MP on Spubs intact. Snow Blast. That was a horrible turn. Like, why did those Marauders take so much fucking damage to the feet? Do I want to heal already? I don't think I do. Maybe I'll use a Fireball with LV. It barely does anything. Despite that being like an ice cloud. Makes sense, right? You hit the cloud really hard and it takes a lot of damage. You blast the ice cloud with fire, barely anything happens. Yeah, that makes sense. What I'm saying is the elemental stuff in this game is not very... how do I put this? It's doesn't have a lot of impact. It's not very impactful. Come on, Spubs, this time don't be way too slow. There we go. Uzi's level 28. Woo! And Spubs is level 29. Did Spubs just get 10 max HP? That's a nice boost. Okay, just a Lion Head and a Mini Demon. Of course it dodges. Let's do it like this. Perfect. Not entirely, because Plasma did take some more damage there at the end, but very close to perfect. Can't have everything you want. Also, I have no idea where I'm going here. I am just going off vibes. So we might just be going into the completely wrong direction. I wouldn't know. Hey, LV level 23. She's catching up slowly. I just noticed that I have never used the remember, retain, whatever spells. Like, they're used to like... Why did that jewel bag just act 3 times in a row? What? They can do that? Yeah, the spells to remember stuff. You can use them to, like, recall what an NPC has told you. But honestly, like, at that point I would just write it down if I think it's important enough. And if I don't think it's important, I also wouldn't use a spell to remember it. So I'm not 100% sure how much those spells fulfill their intended use case. Maybe like when you when you want to write something down, you're like, ah, damn it, I can't find a pen, can't find a piece of paper or anything. I think we're going in circles. And I am unsure how long that has been going on now. I mean, we did get some training in, I guess. Unintended grinding. Yeah, I just noticed, like, wait, this seems familiar. Wasn't there something with this place? It's kind of like the final castle in the first Super Mario Bros. If you don't take the correct road, you loop back to the beginning. Just, not as, not as aggressively punishing. Wouldn't even call first Super Mario Bros. Aggressively punishing, now that I think about it. It's just like going back to the beginning of the loop is like throws you back a lot further than it does here, because here it's just like 2 screens that keep looping, I think. I guess I want to go... Wait, did I come from? I have already forgotten where I came from. Damn. I'm lost. I think we want to go down. Now we're getting to the point where it's like, oh, I think this is the correct way. Hello, Spubs. I think we're getting to the point where it's becoming similar to Dragon Quest 2. Not in the sense of, like, I don't know where to go, but in the sense of the dungeons are really making us save up our MP, or else we'll run out of out of spells by the end. Because Cosma is running low already, which would be a problem if I was actually like relying on her spells in battle, which I am luckily not doing right now. Okay, there's just some water. Nice water. Oh, of course it dodges. We get some more spread damage. Maybe here we go down. Okay, the lion heads are definitely the more dangerous enemy in this encounter. Yep, that just took all of us. All our party members had to focus that lion head down. Hey! Cosmo level 31. We learned Boom! Going to heal Uzi. And everyone else has to hang in there. This is also a dead end. With some more water and water and water. Uh-oh, the hollow ghosts. This is what happens to corporate VTubers when they graduate. They do give a lot of experience points though, and I almost just fell down there. Like, I kind of want to fight more hollow ghosts, despite them having an instant kill attack. Just because so far it hasn't hit me, so I'm thinking the odds are pretty stacked against them. They still give quite a bit of experience points. Like, one fight against 4 of them was like 1,000. That's just really good bang for your buck. Yeah, 1,040. More of that, please. Okay, what's down here? I saw that one staircase up there, but is this really just like one big empty room? There's a hole. There's another staircase. So which one do we take? First we gotta get rid of these guys. And we're closer to this one now. Okay, I think that just leads us back down here, yeah. Okay, let's look for some other stuff. Alright, it's my favorite battle in this place. There we go. Okay, so there's only this staircase and the hole. More water. I think now we're on the other side of that hole in the ground. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, and that leads us there, so we want to take the staircase here. Wow, the game really listened when I said I want to see more of these guys. Very nice. Easy experience. Oh. Now we've got a whole river inside the mountain. Oh, I don't like you guys, though. You can spread damage around, and if it's 4 of you, that can get off of hand really quickly. Yeah, please stop that. I don't appreciate what you're doing right now. Please? Okay. They only give a little bit more experience points than the Hollow Ghosts. But I would much rather fight the Hollow Ghosts. Okay, now we're moving on to Spubs casting Heal more. We kind of have to find our way around this meandering river. Not the Tortra Lord. Oh. Did I not heal Plasma? I guess I didn't. Whoops. Well, that could have gone very badly. Still can. The Marauder just moves first? Okay, he doesn't. Let's just remedy that real quick. Whoopsies. Okay, one of them down. Damn spread damage attacks. What's here? Another dead end. Oh, come on. Okay, it was only the Marauder. Still feel like I need to heal in this battle. Okay. Uzi's crit might have just saved our asses. And Plasma hits another one. Wow, back-to-back crits. And LV's 24. Nice. Now we have 2 characters who can Vivify. This is also a dead end. Okay, maybe we need to go upstream? Maybe I need to fight you with some spells. Which I don't like to do because I very much feel like I need my MP for healing. But let's see. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that one. Oh, you can also spread damage. Would you much rather like to use bounce? Yeah, that's what I thought. At least when they do that, I can focus on beating them down. Like, the problem with them is you don't know if they're going to use bounce or not. So, trying to use magic to, like, get the upper hand could backfire if they decide to use bounce on you. Like that. And then the other one breathes flames. Oh, we're getting really low. And we're just missing everything. Cool. I mean, Swaps and LV don't do much damage here anyways. But I still don't like to see it. Okay, that thing can increase its defense as well. Just take it out. Thank you. You're running really low on MP. And we haven't found our final orb yet. We might just have to stop our exploration of this place, go heal, and come back. Not yet. Let me see. How much does outside cost? 8. And I think LV had that as well. Yeah. Okay, so we need to save 8 MP on LV so we can get out of here. Okay, we have 1 left. Of course, it gets a Snow Blast off before we can defeat it. And Spups is level 30. Cool. Heal all. One ally restore full HP. I always get tricked by that. That heal all is not healing every party member. But I should have remembered that this time because I even know at which level he gets it. It's level 34. That's what I'm waiting for. The spell that heals everyone. Oh, no. I really want the Torture Lord gone, because that can spread the most damage among everyone. With the Fiery Breath. The Marauder needs to attack 2 different characters, and then it doesn't do as much damage to them. So they're not as bad. Hey, Uzi's level 29. The good thing about the level ups, aside from just being good for our progress, should have probably just used heal all. That's 2 MP more, but it heals fully. Oh hey, we made it! Cool. Wasn't the silver orb supposed to be in there? Didn't find that. Or is it just here? I'm amazed that you've made it this far. Allow me to give you the silver orb as a reward. Okay, it's just here. Hey, we got the final orb. We'll surely defeat Baramos. The legendary phoenix, Ramia, is going to help you as well. Okay. Oh, we still have the same enemies here. But there does not seem to be a way over to that castle. Okay, now we're just in the area where these guys spawn, apparently. So the line between those areas has to be somewhere around here. Uh-oh, the trolls. Okay, that's one dealt with. Oh! 41 in one hit. That was just normal attack. Although the ice clouds almost seem to be even more dangerous. Okay. We got the silver orb though. I don't think there's any need to stay here other than if we wanted to level up right now. But I think that can wait until we've healed up. I think I want to move to Lancel now. $60 gold for the night. Hey, we got 60,000 gold. Damn. Damn. That's a lot of moolah. Can we... Which shop had the strongest stuff? Because I'm pretty sure we can just buy everything we want now. Okay, this stuff is all weaker or the same as what we have. I mean, just by going by this list, I guess Samanosa would have the strongest stuff. Let's maybe check there. Got the inn. You're just items, right? Yeah. This was the, yeah, the monster arena. Was this the weapon shop? No, this is just a house. My heart now belongs to my child in his future. Yes, I make lots of tasty meals. Wait, did I check those pots? Strength seed. Apparently I didn't. Cool. Maybe up here? This is a weapons and armor shop. Yeah. Okay, the Staff of Judgment is better for Spubs, worse for Elvi. Power Knuckle is what we already have on Uzi. The Zombie Killer is a little better for Ozma, but really friggin' good for Spubs and Elvi. Dragon Shield is good for Posma. Okay, so I guess we're getting Dragon Shield. Or Posma instead of the Magic Shield. Probably the Staff of Judgment for Splubs. Let's tidy that up. And then I guess just the zombie killer for LV. Because I think the image of a sage destroying the undead just makes a lot of sense. Oh, this is the back. Well, I'm afraid you're wrong. You should head that way. Hey, it's me, the guy from prison. I recently decided to get a job here. Oh, cool. That's neat. I don't think I actually ever talked to that guy. That's very, very cool. There's the church, and what is this? This is also the church. Huh? Oh, this isn't the church. Though peace has returned, those who died will never come back. But I'll remember them forever. You could just go to Dharma and change your vocation to Sage and learn some Vivify spells. I don't think this place had anything cool to give us. Yeah, nobody can equip the battle axe, which is very disappointing. Leather kilt is worse. The flashy suit's not available for anyone. Magic shield is already equipped. Okay. So I think we might just have the best equipment we can get. So now let's actually go to Lancel. And recover the MP we used up by teleporting all around the world. Good morning. Okay. So, now that we have all 6 orbs in our hands, it's time to beat up a king squid. But more importantly, it is time to return to the South Pole. Which I'm pretty sure we're going to reach if we just head west from here. Oh, it's down there already. Cool. No, not the Mad Condors. Please, please don't. Okay. And right where we didn't want, like, we were almost there. You know what? I think we should have some more moody lighting here. I think this is fitting. The yellow orb. Offered up. No, not talking. The silver orb. Offered up. The blue orb. Offered up. The green orb. Offered up. The red orb. Offered up. And the purple orb. Offered up. Long have we waited. Long have we waited. So long. So long. For this day. Let's rejoice. Let's rejoice. Our time has come. The moment of awakening. The sky awaits. Time to fly once more. Ramia. That's a big-ass chicken. Bye-bye. The legendary phoenix Ramia has returned to life. Ramia is God's servant. Only one that is pure of heart is allowed to ride her. Ramia awaits you. Now go outside. And we got our own fucking phoenix! Let's go! Yo, mode 7! This is the kind of shit you still play Super Nintendo games for. Come on, let me land. There we go. That flight sequence is so freaking beautiful. Welcome to the castle of the Dragon Queen. Welcome to the Castle of the Dragon Queen. This is one of 2 locations we haven't been yet. This is the closest you'll get to heaven. Unless you're the hero can reach heaven from here. I think that might just be like very weird translation. Because I have no fucking clue what she's talking about. I pity our queen. She's nearing the end of her life. Oh no. Oh, that's the door. The queen is ill, but she's going to lay an egg before she dies. Here she is, the Dragon Queen. I am the Dragon Queen, the messenger of God. You are the ones courageous enough to defeat Zoma. I thought we were meant to defeat Baramos. With this light orb, I hope you'll be able to restore peace. But we already got all 6 orbs. It's time for me to leave this world now and give life to a new queen. 07. Goodbye, Dragon Queen. The baby dragon can be felt moving inside. That seems to be... Oh, we're going to hatch the egg. Yeah, you better. I didn't expect you to make an omelet out of it. Okay, you don't say anything else. So yeah, that's... Wait a second. Wait a second. My senses are tingling. There we go! Mini medal! Woo! How many do we currently have? So Posma has 1, Uzi has 2, Elvi has 1, that's 4, and we might have some in here. I don't think we do. 13? 13. It's 17. Okay, let's hand those in real quick. God, this is so cool. Like, you can have all the graphical fidelity in the world. But what use is it if it doesn't compare to a fucking sprite animation atop a Mode 7 world map? Music and everything. Ah, it's so good, especially if you wait for nighttime to awaken Ramya, and then Like you get the sunrise at the exact point where the music really starts to swell up. Oh, it's so good. It's good to see you again. Want more medals? 37. Strength ring. 35. Smart glasses. Once you've found 50 medals, I'll reward you with this ninja suit. Okay, let's give the strength ring to... Oh, that's actually worse. Huh. Then I think... Wait, what? Pasma held the strength ring differently. Good. Yeah, I think I'm just going to give that to Pasma instead of the garter belt now. And the smart glasses... I think that's a very fitting item for Alvi. Okay, until the next item from this place, we need 13 more though. I don't think that's happening. Okay, back onto Ramia. There's one more place we need to go. Across the Necrogond Mountains. Surrounded by water, so we couldn't cross it yet. Woo! Deep dive. Come on, woo! There it is. We are about to enter Baramos Castle. But as I said, I would really like Spubs to be level 34 for this. So on our first visit here, we are just going to clean up this place as much as possible. Maybe we won't clean it up at all, because everyone except for Posma just fell asleep. Cool. That's a good first impression of this place. No, oh. Hey, hey, Alvi, can you maybe... Okay, that's 3 out of 8 now. I think. We had 2 out of 5 previously. Yeah, 3 out of 8. And I think Spub's Heal All is going to be our best friend here. Sadly, going to take a while until Elvie would get that as well. And we got Stoneman. They luckily don't do their damage as spread out as those stupid mages. So after this fight, we can just heal Uzi and everything's well. They still give a lot of experience points. Yeah, so as I said, on this first trip here, I don't expect us to get through the entire place. I am taking this as an opportunity to level up some more, while also collecting some stuff that might be here, and trying to remember how the layout of this place is. Yo. I think this battle is too dangerous to go for it, but we have the freaking Metabel, or Liquid Metal Slime. I'm pretty sure that thing gives like 10,000 experience points. But it also flees a lot of the time. And yeah, I think that thing on its own gives 10 times the experience you would get from like a normal battle here. I would have kind of expected the zombie killer to do some more damage to the Marauder. But that's probably just me once again expecting the like elemental and monster specific weaknesses to be more important than they are. 3 liquid metal slimes, damn. I still don't think we're going to be able to kill one, though. Probably the only way we would be able to is, if we get a crit. Damn! Ask and you shall receive. Goddamn Uzi, you freaking machine. Level 32. And level 25. Day Night. Level 25. In Baramos Castle. It's a bit late for that, don't you think? Yeah, did we need to heal? No. Okay. And yeah, the liquid metal slimes are one of the reasons why I want to grind up here, despite the enemies being so strong in general. The other one is that this is still also the place that gives us the most experience points. Like, even if we just get into a normal battle. And as long as we don't run into, like, too many, too many enemies with spread moves. Spubs should be able to heal against that. Also, numb off. We did get away in the cave without using that because it just always recovered outside of battle. But apparently we're not going to get away with that here. Okay, that was probably one of the easiest battles you can have here. Step guard. And nothing. Really nothing? Really nothing. Okay, 3 more metabolts. Two of them actually stay behind. However, we do still need to take out one more stone man. And now there's only one left. Which is going to run away now as well? No, actually not. Let's see if Uzi can clutch up again. No, actually Posma gets the crit. Wow! We are getting surprisingly lucky with those. I was not expecting that at all. Damn. Bubs level 31. LV level 26. Tornado and Ice Spears. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, more evil mages, but they are surprised. So we should just be able to deal with them before they can do too much to us. I hope. Yep, only put Posma to sleep. That's nothing to us. You're nothing, but a nothing. When you're nothing, becomes a nothing. Okay, more mages. But despite my taunting, I am not punished. Posma's paralyzed again. Okay, she just recovered naturally. That's good. Is this already the correct way? No. Okay. Well, it might be, actually. Don't remember. Maybe we need to go through here. Here we have a skeleton sitting on a throne. This must have been the previous king before Baramos took over. More mages. Actually, let me use heal all with Spubs. Come on. Why did that have to confuse Spubs specifically? When I just wanted him to heal himself. Spubs, would you please stop attacking your party members? Oh, come on. Good job, Spubs. You just killed yourself. With Tornado. Tornado! Okay. Hey, LV, bring him back, please. Thanks. I think now we're back to 50-50. Heal all. Nothing here. But Stonemen who suddenly attack us. Uh-oh. Okay, but we're fine. Totally fine. Bubs can just heal himself now. Guess we need to go down here. One more step guard, please. Ah. This is where we will be fighting Baramos. But not yet. Not yet. Have some patience. Like a good doctor. We are instead going back. I think we took a wrong turn. Ice Dragon, hello. Haven't seen you before. You're no problem at all, though. Huh. Hi, Dan. Wait. Oh, that's a good encounter. Okay. Well, that's also how those encounters can go. Sometimes the liquid metal slimes just don't want to stay for you to beat them up. It's going pretty well. I made it to the big boss fight. However, I don't feel comfortable doing that just yet. Oh, this is where we get outright. So I'm just going to get some more levels in before we do that. And other than that, my day has also been pretty good. How's your day been? Yeah, I'm waiting to get a specific spell on Spubs, my cleric. Because at level 34 he gets a spell that heals everyone in the party for a bit. And I would really like to be able to spread out my healing some more before I fight that boss. So yeah, that's what we're trying to get right now. Oh, you tried making another D&D character, huh? That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do with those. I actually tried finding a document I made with some character ideas I had today, but I couldn't find it anymore for some reason. But I remember one of them was like a Warforged Barbarian. Hey, level 33. What are the subclasses of the Barbarian called again? I don't remember. Yeah, D&D Beyond is like officially supported and everything. But that also means you have to buy like some source books if you want to use the stuff in there. I can't remember what the subclasses for the Barbarian are called. But yeah, I made a Warforged one who was of the Storm subclass. And like the whole thing with that character was basically supposed to be Pluto from the anime of the same name. Hey, we got the wizard ring. White Dragonborn Monk. That sounds cool. These things, Demon Axe and Misery Helmet. Like, just going by the name, those are definitely cursed. But the wizard ring, that seems pretty good. I think I'm going to give that to Spups though. So he can use that to recover some MP. So we can heal more. Another character idea I had was a Goblin Paladin. Yeah, white is in the Draconic Ancestry. I got that, don't worry. Another character idea I had was like a Goblin Paladin who swore an oath of vengeance. And the whole idea there was that he would be like part of a secret order of goblins who want to reinstate the old goblin pantheon. Because like in the Forgotten Realms lore, the goblinoid pantheon was taken over by Maglubiad, who basically subjugated or killed all the other gods. And basically Maglubiad is the reason why the goblinoid creatures in the Forgotten Realms are as savage as they are. So, yeah, the idea there was that it would be like a secret order kind of fighting against that. Basically with the knowledge that if they fail and die before they reach their goal, which is very likely, they're just going to suffer in the afterlife. Oh, I didn't even realize we got another liquid metal slime. That's plus level 32. LV to level 27. Alvilorn's Bounce. Yeah, I was specifically trying to get unusual combinations and try to make them work with some kind of character backstory. However, all of that has so far only been like theory crafting, because as of now I have never managed to get a group together, and definitely not one where I would have been the player. Like, I've tried to get groups together, even managed to hold one session where they actually played. But we had a couple in there and they broke up, so after that, no more. It's like when you imagine some race, you have like typical classes, subclasses for them. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Like half-orc barbarian or like elven wizard or something. Definitely, like some make more sense in your head than others. But that was kind of like exactly what I was trying to go against. I wanted to try and make really out there combinations that would still make sense. Like, if you would have a goblin player character, it would probably usually be rogues. Scott's going to heal himself. But yeah, I've tried to get my friends into D&D for years, but it never worked. And that, like, specifically means that every time I even would have been close to playing D&D in all the years I've been interested in it, I would have just been the DM. So all the player characters I made up would have just had nowhere to go. Something like Inquisitor subclass, now that you're thinking about. In what sense? Like, what would you expect that to be? Yeah, that could be the thing with LV. However, I would like to know more about the setting that she's planning before making up a character for that. Because, like, well, first of all, I kind of lost my document with my character ideas. But also, like, the ones I came up with were, like, either trying to copy a pre-existing character, like the Pluto one I described, or were very much made with the Forgotten Realms lore in mind. Yeah, I would love to actually be able to play finally. Yeah, for an Inquisitor subclass, as I said, I don't exactly know what you would expect from that. I could see playing a paladin kind of like that. Inspiration from divinities, and this Inquisitor class can start within the game slightly based on D&D, and they use some heavier weapons and necromancy. Okay, necromancy, huh? I mean, there's probably something you can find. But for me right now, nothing comes to mind. Although heavier weapons does sound like some smiting time. But yeah, when when we were writing about that on Discord, oh, our fighter warlock multiclass, huh? That could also be something. When we're writing about that on Discord, I once again felt the never-ending passage of time leave its marks on me when I realized that 5th edition is almost 10 years old. Like, damn, I remember when that was new, because that was around the time when I actually got interested. Well, less that I got interested, more that I got, like, actually acquainted with it. Yeah, it's better not to think about time, but then you just have those moments where you're like, that's been not that long ago, right? And then you look it up and it's been like way too friggin' long. I also had that recently with Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I was talking to a friend of mine about that. And she was like, what was it like? Ah, no way, Arc 5 was 5 years ago. I was like, well, no, it wasn't. Because it was almost 10 years ago. We've had Link summoning for like 7 years now. Yeah, definitely. The age is not supposed to be like, oh, you can't enjoy this anymore. Like, look at what I'm playing. It's more so that, oh, I remember when that was new. I'm getting old. It'll be a decade since Bloodborne was released next year. Definitely getting that PC release at some point. Opium. Yeah, Bloodborne is a really cool game, but I never got to play through it. Because like in our household, my brother was always the one who was more Sony pilled, if you want to call it that, and I was more of the Nintendo kid. So when Bloodborne was something that I actually got really interested in because I saw videos of it and it just looked so cool. I actually basically like made a deal with my brother that I would buy the game and he would just let me play it sometimes on his PlayStation. But because of that and because he usually played like something else on there, like FIFA or something, I didn't get to play it a lot. So I never really got far. And even born when this game was released now, checking, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, same. Recently finished a game that's quite close to Bloodborne on PC. Oh? Okay, do we want to risk getting the liquid metal slams and just take some damage from the stoneman? I can try. Yo, we got one. The Last Faith. June last year on Switch 2. I mean, I'd probably still get it on PC. Well, depending on how it's graphically. Like, if it's like actually like high fidelity graphics, I will just get it on PC. But if it's like lower specs, it's quite detailed pixel art. Metroidvania. Okay. Pixel art, that still works on Switch. It's more the 3D stuff. Where like if it's not a first party Nintendo title, it's probably better to get it somewhere else. Links allowed. I don't remember. You could just send it to me on Discord. And then I could post it here because I can definitely post links myself. Like, I don't know if Spubs is still working, but he was like the only other one who was hanging out in chat. And like, if you would be interested in that game as well, I could just send it to him as well because he's another one of my close friends. Yeah, I can just try sending it here. Okay, yeah, seems to work. Yeah, I think I just haven't turned on any like auto moderation for that because like my chat is slow enough that I can just keep an eye on that. And if there's any weird links there, I can just remove them myself. Yeah, like it's mostly in like bigger streams where the chat is actually moving at a rapid pace, so you can't control everything. That links are not allowed, just so that like none of the viewers like accidentally click on a phishing link or something. Okay, let's heal again. Yeah, definitely. And I mean, at this point, I don't even have like any mods because like it's just not necessary. I can just like ban people myself. I have to tab out of the game for that, but yeah. It also depends on what the streamer is doing. Like, I've also seen people take like music, like they have a bot running for music, and people can like queue stuff in there through chat. And then it obviously would be pretty annoying if you couldn't post links. If you try to like queue something from YouTube, and then you get like timeout for that. Do be. It do be. I think everyone else is fine so far. Oh, the evil mages. Maybe I should have healed everyone else. Easy way to grow streaming popular new games, probably. And there's also a high amount of streamers that do the same thing. Yeah. Hey, we're only one level off from getting the spell. Yeah, I am definitely not chasing, like, a quick growth or anything. I just want to play the games I like. Or at least games I'm interested in. Which there definitely are some more recent games that would fall under that. But, like specifically with the Dragon Quest games, I started with the first one shortly after Akira Toriyama died. And now I'm just going through the series because I decided, hey, what better way to honor a man's work than actually experiencing it. And I have played some of the Dragon Quest games before. Like, I specifically grew up with 8 and 9. And Monsters. And then, like, later on I played a little bit more when I, like, found the internet and certain sites where you could get them. PC port for Ghost of Tsushima. Oh yeah, I think I heard about that before. Right, I remember why I heard about that, because Sony was doing stupid shit with that as well, right? Like they announced that you can't buy it in like over 130 countries or something. Like the same thing they did with Helldivers 2 basically, where well, with Helldivers 2 you had the whole thing of like yeah, you had the thing with the PlayStation Network account first. Oh, that was a crit from a stone, man. And then after they went back on that, they still wouldn't allow purchases of Helldivers 2 in countries where you can't make 177 countries banned Helldivers 2 on Steam. Wasn't it that Sony banned those countries from buying it on Steam? I think that was still like Sony's doing, right? And I remember hearing that, like with Ghost of Tsushima, you had the same bullshit happening, But I could be wrong about that. I wasn't, like, following that as closely. Yeah, that's that's a decision I still can't wrap my head around. Like, the probable reason for why they tried that was to, like, boost the PSN member numbers to show to investors, probably. But, like, is that more valuable than sales? I guess the sales aren't, like, directly tied to Sony. In like 70 countries or something, PSN wasn't supported, and after it was fixed, the 177 countries banned the game as Backlash, but not completely sure. Might have to look into that again. I think that, like, was it Vietnam? They just straight up banned Steam, I think. Which could be completely unrelated, but the timing was just very funny. Sounds more like a China thing to do. Yeah, but I think I would remember it better if it was... Like, I think if it was China, I would be able to recall that. I think it was, like, Southeast Asia somewhere. And I'm pretty sure it was Vietnam. But don't quote me on that. Steam even allowed in China since its release. Maybe? I don't know. If it is, it's going to be heavily regulated. But, like, that's nothing new there. And I mean, you have some regulation like that in European countries as well, like the Steam versions of stuff like Wolfenstein. If you buy it in Germany, it will have like a bunch of the symbols removed to comply with local laws. I started searching. Is Steam allowed in China, Russia, and pregnancy? I think that last one might not be entirely related to the gaming store and platform. Just a hunch. I'm still not entirely sure what kind of Steam that would be relevant for pregnant people, but I mean, maybe like workplace dangers? I don't know. But I'm at least thinking that looks like a global version of Steam is banned in China. They have their own version with 103 available games, yeah. So heavily regulated. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. And then I'm guessing like communication between the two versions is also not possible. So you couldn't add a user of the Chinese Steam when you're using the international version and vice versa. Maybe some people from China can flex that they own everything on the Steam store. Yeah. Everything has its positive sides. That's way better for collectors. You got any games? Well, I have the full set. This looks like there might be something hidden here. I'm not sure about that. Let's try to go for this liquid metal slam. Yo, there we go. Own the libraries of 3 people. Yo, plus my level 35. I'm actually not entirely sure how many games I have on Steam. And LV level 29. Fire Volt. Okay, nothing here. That's like a place where I would have hidden something. Not sure how people can own over 10k games. I don't even want to know how much stuff I own on itch. Like, I have so much stuff on there, but to be fair, it's not only games, it's also like assets, like tabletop games, like different kind of assets, like graphics, music, and in the graphics you even have like tile sets and monster designs and stuff like that, just because all of those were in like some bundles I supported. I still don't think it adds up to like 10k even with all the extra stuff included. But it's definitely in the thousands, because I'm pretty sure like one of the bundles I supported had like 3,000 something items in there. Mainly because of items from third-party shops where it's cheaper, but still 10k, yeah. Yeah, that's a crazy number. Like at that point, if you have like 10,000 games, you would never have to buy a game for the rest of your life and still never run out, probably. Like, yeah, I'm already running into the thing where I'm like, haha, I never get around to playing all the games in my Steam library. I'm pretty sure if I just stopped buying games and sat down and played through them, I would still get through my library in a reasonable time. Probably the longest... The game that would take the longest would be something like Dragon Quest XI. Or... Oh, would Persona 4 Golden be longer than Dragon Quest XI? I'm not sure. Like, something like that. And then aside from that, I have like a bunch of smaller games. Or like some like roguelikes. Like Binding of Isaac or something. Where like there's a gigantic difference between like beating it once and getting 100%. And that would obviously like change the equation quite a bit. Like if I wanted to 100% every game, that would obviously take way longer. But like if I just wanted to like maybe beat the final boss or something, in Isaac that would still take a while, but if you know what to do, it's not that bad. Someone's account value with 7,831 games be 12.1 thousand euros at lowest prices. 51k at today's price, according to Steam TV. Damn. Yo, we got Spubs to level 34. Heal us. I think it's supposed to be like heal us. But heal us. Now we can heal everyone. Great. Oh. Outside doesn't work here. Let me just really quickly run back and heal, and then we can go to the actual fight against Baramos. Yeah, that's a lot of money. $1.5k at lowest and 5,800 at today's prices. Damn, so that's like a tenth. It's about a tenth of what that account would be. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, it takes only Steam prices. True. As you said, you got them from like some third-party sites as well, so that's cheaper. So you probably spend even less money. Then again, that person with all the games could also have done that. $20 game for 60 cents? That's crazy. That's absolutely wild. Like, that kind of reminds me of those like shovelware games you'd see on the Switch store, where they have a normal price of $9.99, but they're just always, and I mean always, 90% off, so they get shown in the sale section. So they're just always 99 cents. Maybe just a clearance sale or something. Maybe. It was like physical media. Because like a clearance sale doesn't really make sense with digital stuff. Whoops, no. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. CD keys does have some kind of clearance sales or something. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, we're almost out of here again. Only a few keys left from some games, so they set the sales really high for them. Maybe, yeah. Also, I think we might have, like, crossed some threshold with Uzi at level 33 or something. Because it feels like they've been getting more crits since, probably since getting to level 30. Arkham Asylum for 139. That's like super cheap. Like that's probably what you would get it for if you bought it with like Turkish currency or something. Alright, now that we have Ramia, we can very easily fly over to Isis. We can heal there. Let's go. I am tired. 40 gold. Thank you. Please enjoy your stay. Hope you have a safe trip. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're ready now. It's limited availability. It's updated weekly. Maybe it could as well be just marketing strategy. Some of the less played board games now for lower prices. At least get some money from them. Maybe, yeah. I mean, Arkham Asylum is also like... That's been out for a hot minute, so... I guess like most people who are really interested in that already have it. So at this point it's probably more like a thing of, oh, I've heard about this game, and that's comparatively cheap. So let's get that. So it's more like getting more people to buy it at this point. Whole Arkham trilogy is good, but it's just not really as popular now. Yeah. I think like the Arkham games, like, people talked a lot about them when they were coming out. But since then it's just been a bit silent. Hey, LV's level 30. Now everyone's in their 30s. Even years after release, just there are now more popular games. Maybe that as well. It also depends on like what kind of circles you move in. Like in my friend group, like none of us ever got into the Arkham games. I probably would have enjoyed them if I played them, but just never happened, you know? And then we go here. Like, even with all the like group-based games, I don't know what to call them exactly. Like stuff like Helldivers 2, Phasmophobia, where you like need a group of people to play, basically. The only one that I played out of those is Deep Rock Galactic, just because those are like super reliant on the friend group you have. Want to buy some games? Worth checking. Just save up some money. Not sponsored, just personal recommendation. What? You're telling me you're not sponsored? Or just talking in the chat of some dude you know from the Discord server? Raid Shadow Legends. I haven't seen a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship in a while. Okay. Everyone ready? We're going in.
So you finally come, Posma. But it is not yet time. You are not yet strong enough to defeat Baramos. You'll regret coming here. I'm going to feast on your innards.
This is Baramos, the Archfiend that we've heard about from the beginning. The one that our father set out to defeat. One game you won't actually see for less than 20 probably anywhere anytime is RimWorld. I have a friend who actually plays RimWorld sometimes. Okay, how are we going to... Seems quite funky. Yeah, he's doing a little jiggy. How are we going to do this? I think Posma is just going to attack for now, as well as Uzi. Perhaps it's going to set up a barrier. And... going to set up a bicycle on Uzi. It's going to cast an explosion. Perhaps is going to heal against that. Alvi is going to bicycle on Posma to boost her damage as well. Baramos attacks. That means now we can set up some more stuff. What are we going to do now as well? We have one speed up. We could try to sap's defense. Okay, that worked out. Okay, there's a Fire Breath. And a normal attack on Posma. Swap's going to heal that off, and Alvi is just going to try to lower his defense some more. Ineffective. Blaze Most. That doesn't do too much, and you try to confuse us. Okay, we're in a pretty good position. Maybe we can try to seal his spells. That would be fun. Unaffected. Too bad. Nothing happens. Okay, I think we can't lower his defense anymore. But we are doing good damage already, so that's not too much of a loss. Maybe increase our own defense a little bit. Going to explode again. Going to heal that off and increase our defense again. Uzi takes 50. It's barely anything. Let's try to go for that again. And his spells were actually disabled. He can still breathe fire on us. But we are in a very good position now. I think we're going to do heal us again. I mean, yeah, that definitely, but what are we going to do with LV? Maybe some ice spears. Look at that animation. 16-bit goodness. What was sealed? I didn't see. Something was sealed. Maybe try to put him to sleep. And another ice spears. Oh! We got him! We defeated Baramos! We even got some experience points. Cool.
Damn you, Bosma. I'll never... Ah!
The mission that our father didn't return from. Archfiend Baramos has been defeated. Well, that was fast. A warm light surrounds the area. A voice comes from above. You did it! It's time for you to go home. Everybody's waiting for you. But I want to go on my trip around the world and talk to the people I saved. Why do I just get teleported back here, huh? We don't get our victory lap like we do in the first two? Man. I'm just going to go to the next town over. Hello. Welcome to the village of... Okay, you don't say anything. You walk outside... Okay, they don't even know we saved them. Huh. 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 Hey, there's no more random encounters now. So that's something, right? Well, let's go home. Posma, you've come back! You did it, Posma! You've defeated Baramos!
Hooray for Posma!
We can finally live in peace again! You've done a great job, Posma. Welcome back to Aliahan. We heard the news that you've managed to defeat Baramos. You defeated the Archfiend Baramos! You must truly be heroes. You're definitely Ortega's child. A real-life hero.
Hooray! Baramos is dead! Does that mean the monsters are all gone? Maybe I'll finally be able to play outside again.
Quickly now, head into the castle. The king will surely be delighted to hear the good news. This is an item shop. Well, I don't think I'm going to need to buy anything from you anytime soon. Though Baramos is no more, my job is not finished here. Yeah, you should probably keep your job as a guard, huh? Well, let's go into town. Into the castle, not into town. We were in town. Hurry, the king has been anxiously awaiting your arrival. You can say the same thing. His Highness anxiously awaits your visit. His Majesty is upstairs. You're definitely Ortega's child, a real-life hero. Oh, we never came back for these treasures. Huh. Have you had a chance to meet our princess yet? She's over in the courtyard. Even though Baramos is dead, I'm still not allowed to leave the castle. I swear, my father's going to keep me here forever. Dad, come on. 3 cheers for Posma. Hip hip, hooray. Hip hip, hooray. Hip hip, hooray. Okay. Nothing interesting to say, these guys, so yes, we are just going to talk to the king. Or maybe the chancellor first. Because of you, Aliahan will become world famous again. Thank you. You did well, Posma. You truly are Ortega's child and deserve your hero title. Now, let us start the celebration. Oh, you thought it was over? Nah, it's not over yet. It seems like I've interrupted your joyous moment. I am Zoma, the ruler of the Dark World. Soon, this world too will become wrapped in darkness. It's time to see you all suffer. Your suffering brings me joy. All living beings shall be demolished by me as the world sinks deeper into despair. I am the bringer of destruction to all things. I'm looking forward to the day we meet, so I can kill you as well. Alright, see you then. Have a good night. I'm not going to be playing much longer. Because now we have discovered a new evil. What do you have to say about this? King is a bit busy right now. Okay, you're here to save. I mean, we can really quickly save. Yes, I would like to continue my journey just a little bit more for today. No, this can't be. Finally, we thought peace had finally... Whoops. That doesn't sound too great with 2 words that are the same. Finally, we thought peace had been restored in our world. This must be kept secret. No one can find out about... Posma, you must go and defeat Zoma. So go now, without hesitation. But where? Where could we go? Okay, you're not telling us anything. Did we just have an earthquake a little while ago? You could say that, yeah. Well, just a small one. Hooray, Baramos is dead. Sorry to crush your hopes, little girl. We'll come back to Elian. Okay, but we are not done. Nobody is as brave as my grandchild Posma. Welcome home, Posma. I'm so proud of you. I just wish that your father could see you now. Well, there was one more place that I have been ignoring so far. Did you see it? It was right next to the castle of Baramos. There was another island there. Actually, well, no, I think this is still faster to go west from Eliahan than to go east. I was just wondering, like, maybe going east is faster, but I think going west might be faster. Maybe not necessarily faster, but they should be about the same. Eliahan is, like, pretty central. Right here. Something terrible has happened. An earthquake has split the earth. My partner fell into the hole. Anything else here? This seems perfect to hide something. No? Nothing was found. Maybe here in this corner. Nothing was found. Okay. Well, nothing to do, but you might as well jump. Visitors again? You must have come from the world above. Welcome to Alfgard, the world of darkness. Yup. Alfgard. Like the Alfgard. Ludatorm Castle, or as we know it, Radatoma Castle, is to the east of here. My papa says that you can use our ship. That's very nice of him. Because, I mean, there's, like, no other way to get out of here. Can you re-enter that place? No. Huh. Actually, never. Oh, you can! So they might have hidden something here. Not too sure about that. Red Slimes, Goopy, and Marauders. The Red Slimes are just as weak as you would expect them to be. Alvy's paralyzed, but we should be able to handle this fight. Well, the Goopies might call a little bit for help, but hey. This much is also paralyzed. Pretty sure that's just both of the characters that can heal paralysis as well. So, just gotta get through this. Come on. There we go. And of course, because this is a dark world and no one on the surface knows about it, we don't have a map. Looks like we aren't on the world map. Well... 4 gold for the night. We made it to Alfgard and to the town of Home. It's an item shop. Don't have anything too interesting now. If you follow this road, you'll eventually come to Ludatorm Castle. Oh, this seems interesting. Nothing? Nothing. Here? Oh. Here we have something. Did you know that the life ring gives life? It's in the name. You wear it, your HP will recover with every step, but only out in the field, however. Interesting. And the life nut. Not the life ring, the life nut. Well, let's go up to the castle. Around here? Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Welcome to Ludatorm Castle. Welcome to Ludatorm Castle. Zoma stole and hid the weapons and armor from this castle. He must have feared them, or else he would never have wasted his time. Oh, we still have some treasures here. They are empty. Nothing left. Oh, I wanted to talk to the guy. If you look across the sea from this castle, you can see the castle of Zoma off in the distance. I believe that someday we'll finally see the light again. This is the chamber of King Lars. Rumor has it that the fairies' flute is in the village of Kol. Even this long ago, still there. I am the one who cared for Ortega. Our father was here. So he didn't die. He had terrible burns and collapsed outside of the castle. He continually had trouble remembering things until finally he could recollect only his name. The village of Kol is to the east of here. If you have a ship, then you'd better use the Western Sea and go around the continent via the southern route. That seems complicated. If you're going on a trip, then please allow me to sing you a song for your departure. From distant shores far away came the hero whose name is Posma. That song kinda sucked. Many brave heroes have set out to kill Zoma, but none have returned. Not even Ortega. You came from the world above. I'm this country's king, King Lars. You might have already heard about me. Unfortunately, I can't rid my country of this current state of despair. Is there anything that you can do to help us? We need some experience points, I guess. Would you like to save your progress? Which adventure log? The first one. Okay, then it shall be done. Would you like to continue your journey? I think we're going to stop here. Rest for a while, Posma, until we meet again. We have finished our initial goal of defeating the Archfiend Baramos. However, it turned out that he was not the one pulling the strings, and Zoma from the Dark World was the one who was actually threatening our world. So now we have made our way into the kingdom of Alfgard, which you might remember and it is forever covered in darkness until someone steps up to the occasion and defeats Zoma. And we have heard that apparently our father has set out to do exactly that, but has not returned yet. So, next time, we are going to follow our father and look for a way to defeat Zoma, to return light back to the kingdom of Alefgard, and stop his invasion of our homeworld. But as I said, that's going to be what we're going to do next time.